Hell's Paradise got me feeling like,
Oh, baby, 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 baby.
Hell's Paradise is one of the most recent addition to Spring 2023 and it actually slaps. The show has epic suspense, banger plot, interesting characters, sick fights, and did I mention the
Hey, where's the freaking Gabimaru?
But for some reason, everyone is sleeping on it because even though this shit slaps, it is buried under other bangers. So I'm going to take my shovel and dig up the show which can easily compete with some of your favorite shonen. Hell's Paradise follows the story of Gabimaru the Hollow, one of the coldest dudes to exist. He's a ruthless, cold-hearted ninja from the Hidden Leaf. Sorry, Iwagakure. In short, he's him. And even though he's really good at what he does, one day he decides to pull a John Wick and hang up the kunai. But that does not sit right with his clan leader. So the leader betrays Gabimaru and frames him in 4K, which lands him directly in the face of execution. But here is the kicker. When they tried to behead him, the sword broke. When they tried to burn him alive, he just lived through that until the flames went out. When they tried the bull execution, which is forcing bulls to pull the rope which is tied to your leg until you're ripped in half from the balls, which is ow. But after trying that, the bulls ran out of strength before they could rip him in two. Hey, I told you he's him. So when all options fail, they call Sagiri, this beautiful swordswoman who could actually kill him. But while interrogating, she notices that this guy, who is considered a hollow because he can kill anyone without feeling anything, is actually a huge softie. He's all loved away for his wife and she's the reason he decided to quit this line of work and gets tangled into this mess. After figuring that out, Sagiri gives him two options, which is either die because she really can kill him unlike these bozos, or you help the government find the elixir which gives immortality, which is in the place called the Paradise, and in return they will pardon all your crimes. But he's not the only dude who signed up for this mission. There are other lunatics who signed up for this mission with the same promise of full pardon. Some of these guys are actually lunatics, but there are also others who are just like Gabimaru, who got fucked over because of the system, and as you can imagine, each one of them will do anything and everything to get that pardon, which means this shit is one epic battle royale where there is one elixir, one pardon, and wait a minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 members. The plot is straight and simple, but the most exciting thing about this anime are the characters and the setting. Let's talk characters first. Every single character has their own unique character design, whether be it the mountain bandit or this hot Ara Onisan. No one feels like they're just there to fill up the space. Each one of them has their own unique personality, motives and quirks. At first, these guys are separated, but slowly, one by one, each one of the criminals team up, and it is really fun to see how every character plays off each other. Like Sagiri might act like an uptight bitch when she's with Gabimaru, but when she's with this red-haired guy, she acts like a little kid. Or when she's with this pink-haired kid, she acts like this loving, caring elder sister. And you get this nice personality shift with almost every single character when they interact with different people. And that really fucks with you because you think no way this character is going to die. Or come on, he looks like super important character just to be killed off like that. But hold and behold, one episode he's your favorite character, and in next episode, he's dead. The author Yuzuriha is probably a sadistic maniac who loves to toy with people's emotions. I guess that should be given, considering he was the assistant of Tatsuki Fujimoto, the guy who wrote Chainsaw Man. Like at the start of the episode, we get this cool, fucked, sympathetic backstory. Yes, exclusive in that order. And you think this is my guy. This character right here is really going to be important. He has a cool backstory, he has a cool character design, and most importantly, he is fucking badass. And at the end of that very same episode, that character fucking dies. Or some of the characters who got hyped before they were about to enter the paradise got dropped just like that. They got off-screened. Like what the fuck bro, I was actually interested in that character. And that is the type of paradise the characters we love, hate or empathize are about to enter. And speaking of paradise, the setting of Hell's Paradise is really beautiful. It feels like you really are in a paradise where you will find nirvana and smell of teen spirit. But all of that gets flipped on its head when a bee stings you, and the next thing you know, you have to chop your hand off, or you turn into this, or this or that. I definitely don't want to turn into that. The world of Hell's Paradise is really fucking cool. The paradise slowly draws you in and makes you think various things. Like, is there really an elixir of immortality here? If there is, how do people know about it? Why are these houses here when the only living things are these deadly mosquitoes and these terrifying creatures? Who is this guy? Or is that a girl? And what is the deal with this kid? And why no one has returned back from this island? The show answers your one question, but in return asks for more. The number just keeps on multiplying. The more answers you get, the more questions you will have. And before you know it, you are completely lost in this magnificent world, trying to link all the mysteries together, whether be it the mystery of paradise, the characters, or the elixir. And it really does not help that the characters we follow are mysterious in their own right. Like, we know their end goal to some extent, but we really do not know their personality. Let's take Gabimaru for example. At first, we think he's just a dude who was forced to do terrible things because of his circumstances. But now that he has been offered a second chance to live his life, he would do anything to get back to his wife. Whether those things are terrible or not, it won't matter to him, because by the end of it, everything is going to be forgiven and his life will be reset. So we never fully get a read on our characters, because at the end of the day, even though they are cool, all of them have done pretty fucked up shit. And when you combine this type of plot, characters, fights, and this mystical world with Studio Mappa's A-team, you get some good shit. The plot is unraveled in this nice way, where you get the feeling of, oh, I cannot look away, or I'm going to regret it big time. I guess what I'm trying to say is, Hell's Paradise is really good. Give it a chance, you won't be disappointed, and you will also have a good time watching it. With that, hope you enjoyed hearing me fanboy over this show, and if you did, like this video, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!